A Los Angeles Derby Dolls bout consists of 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. These quarters are divided into 60-second rounds called jams. Each team has 5 players on the track in each jam, 4 players called blockers, and 1 point-scoring player called the jammer. You can always distinguish the jammers from the other players on the track by their starred helmets. It's the jammer's job to try to score points, and the blocker's job to try to stop them. The first whistle will sound to start the jam, and the blockers launch onto the track. The blockers form a tight grouping called the pack. The jammers race their way around the track and catch up to the pack. The jammers must then fight their way through the pack. The blockers from the opposing team will try to stop them, while the blockers on their team try to assist them. The jammers have now broken out of the pack and must race their way around the track and meet up with the pack again. Keep an eye on the jammer in front. She is your lead jammer and can call off the jam early by placing her hands on her hips. The pink jammer is now in position to score. She receives 1 point for each member of the opposing team she passes. As the pink jammer racks up points, the yellow jammer catches the pack and is now also in position to score. The yellow jammer will also receive 1 point for each member of the pink team she passes. The jam ends when 60 seconds have elapsed, or when the lead jammer calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Players are not permitted to purposely trip or tackle their opponents. Players can block each other using their bodies and shoulders, but cannot use their elbows, forearms, or hands. Players violating the rules will be placed in the penalty box located on the infield, forcing their team to skate the next jam with 1 less skater. The game ends after 4 quarters. The team with the most points at the end of the bout is your winner.
Welcome to Valhalla! For this, the 20th anniversary bout of the LA Derby Dolls between the Trust Fund Terrors and the Rolling Blackouts. I am your announcer, Trixie Biscuit, alongside Blaine Kopach.
Hey, hi.
But we're going to kick it down to the infield right now to Bionic Blitz, who's got some important awards to hand out. Take it away, Bionic Blitz.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bionic Blitz, and I have the pleasure of welcoming you all tonight and the honor to present the Derby Dolls Lifetime Achievement Awards as we celebrate our 20 years past. We want to welcome you to our home here in Vernon that our Derby Dolls have lovingly named the Valhalla. The Derby Dolls' homes have looked very different over the years, but we're happy that we have found a home in a city that welcomes us and wants us to succeed. The road of the Derby Dolls has not been easy. There have been literal blood, sweat, tears, and thousands of volunteers that have paved the way for us all to be here together tonight celebrating the Derby Dolls' 20th year anniversary. We want to take a few moments to stop and recognize some incredible individuals whom without the Derby Dolls of today would not exist. First, we'd like to recognize two women, two fearless leaders that had the idea of modern day roller derby here in the City of Angels and made it happen in a huge way. They are the reason why we can celebrate 20 years tonight. We are so honored to present the founders of the Derby Dolls, Demolicious and Thorazine, with our first ever Derby Dolls Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hey, I just want to say thank you all so much for keeping this dream alive for 20 fucking years. You know what? This is a team effort. This is everybody coming together to create this. And I remember there was this, like, the guy from 20 Wonder, he walked in, he's like, oh, many hands. Many hands. Like, you could see every single person has left their mark here. And I'm really grateful to each and every single one of you, and to Thora, and to Evil, everybody here for keeping this dream alive. The universe needs the Derby Dolls, and thank you.
Okay, I'll try not to be awkward, but it's just gonna happen, so just deal with it. I'm sorry. Everyone who knows me knows I'm awkward. Here we go. But just like Demo was saying, there's like so many people that are responsible for why it's still happening. Refs, coaches, businesses, family, friends, like people who built the track. Like, it's, when we first started, everyone's like, what are you doing? I don't get it. And then they saw everything, and now it's all over the world. It's really insane, but it's really about community. You know, like when we realized we started something and it lasted as long as it did and went through many changes, that says a lot. It really does. And all the blood, sweat, and tears over the years. Totally worth it, you guys, right? All right, thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you.
Our next honoree of the Derby Dolls Lifetime Achievement Award is for a woman who not only continued to build up and train future Derby Dolls as a DPV, Derby Por Vida trainer, but also saw an opportunity to expand the Derby Doll program to embrace our most precious population. With the hard work and dedication, this unsung hero developed and launched our Junior Derby Dolls program, which continues to thrive today. We are honored to present the next Lifetime Achievement Award to the founder of the Junior Derby Dolls program, to Janice Choplin.
I want to give a shout out to Kilo Kitty and Roxy Cotton, because they're the ones who made the league happen. I just made camp happen, and then they were like, we need to do this all year long. We need to give a place for young girls to fit in like we were all fitting in. And I'm going to cry, so I'm done.
We are a league of many strong women, but we also have very dedicated, strong men that support this league as well. This special person has been with the league since 2005, and it is a charter member of the Enforcers who keep skaters safe and honest and are a vital part of the Derby Dolls. He is also one of the few enforcers who would regularly attend fresh meat practice. Our next Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Voltron as a charter member of the Inquisitors.
Hi. This comes full circle. The first time I contacted someone from the Derby Dolls was some named Zine Thora, and they said, would you like to come? We need somebody to either help out with announcing, water boy, or refereeing. I thought refereeing sounds really fun. So thank you so much for letting me skate with you all. If you didn't, I wouldn't have kept stuck around. Thank you.
Last, but most definitely not least, our next honoree has been with the Derby Dolls since the beginning and is the longest tenured active Derby Doll, celebrating her own 20-year anniversary as a Derby Doll tonight. In all her years, she has only missed a handful of bouts and probably the most recognizable Derby Doll we have, if not by her signature makeup, but definitely by her voice. We are humbled and proud and to give our final Lifetime Achievement Award to our very own Derby Dolls announcer, Evil E, for her lifetime of dedication to the league.
All right, thank you for taking somebody who almost never belonged anywhere else, who is a tremendously lonely child, and giving me a family, and giving me a home, and I love all of you more than you will ever know. And now I'm gonna have to stop crying because I have to go kick some ass on the track.
Thank you to Bionic Blitz. Thank you to all our nominees. One more hand for these Derby Dolls legends, lifetime achievers. Demo Thor, Choppy Volt, and Evil E. I'm going to give them a second to get off the track before I make people skate in circles, but they better hurry up because you know what time it is? It's time to meet those skaters! Coming out first for you, it's the Rolling Blackouts.
Let's meet the Rolling Blackouts.
Hey, Rolling Blackouts, go get introduced. Or, just chat it up for a minute. We'll wait. Rolling Blackouts, you're first. Go skate out.
Not Hot Wheels. Number 2B, 2B Determinator. Number 15, California Roll. Number 22, Aggravator. Number AK-47, Titty Titty Bang Bang. Number 97, Slammin' Amazon. Number 115, Sly Fox. Number 329, Draft Punk. Number 594, Vendetta Vixen. Number 883, Dinah Beecha. Number 911, Pulp Friction. 1900, Bombshell Betty. 1988, Hurt Locker. 4759, Fanny be working. Your co-captain, number 30, Cannondall X. Your captain, 30-1, Susie Snake Eyes. The coach of the Rolling Blackout, Bionic Blitz. And your coach, the cup runneth over. Give it up for your Rolling Blackouts.
And now, coming to the track for the first time in God alone knows how long, it's the Trust Fund Terrors! $8 Daredevil! NC-17 Cherrylicious! Number 23, Evil Eve! 3/5 inch Shock Me Amadeus! Number 40, Iron Maiden! Number 99, Player! 218, it's Penetration! Wearing 415, Raggedy Anarchy! RU486, Estrogen! 925, Sweet Home Alabama! 934, Shady Hawkins! Number 981, it's BB Lee Sirens! 1031, Melistopheles! Number 6000, Gozer the Destructor! Co-captain of the Trust Fund Terrors, 220, Salam Cook! And your captain of the Trust Fund Terrors, 8 a.m. Morning Wine! Coaches of the Trust Fund Terrors, Skater O'Neal, Steph Con one more time for the Trust Fund Terrors!
Keeping our Derby Dolls in line are the enforcers. Our head ref, Hassel Black. Our game executioner, Shaolin Punk. Our jam referees, Oliver Closeoff and Tricky Ricardo. Your pack refs, Suspect Ed and the legendary Voltron. Outside pack refs, Rumblebee and Casey Cajones. Our penalty tracker, Ridley Scorpio and Ridley's assistant, Metallic Kyle. Our penalty box administrators, Namaslay and Cherry Blazer. Eyes in the Sky, E.T. John and Girl Friday. Our scoreboard operator, Helvetica. Running the whiteboard, Lady Macbeth. Our runner tonight, E.T. Haley. And give it up for Jackie Nimble and all of our enforcers.
Want to say thank you to our EMTs, the Doll Repair Team, the Track Monkeys, and the Rad Crew. Our DJ tonight is DJ MacBook Air. The Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional, unceded Keech and Tongva land. We ask League members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Keech and Tongva people, the elders, and the land itself. And now I want to throw this to Evil E. She's on the info and she's got a question for you.
All right, Los Angeles, I've got one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action?
Sounds like they're ready, Blaine.
I know I am.
I was ready, but now I'm deaf. I had my headphones turned up too high.
Deaf and ready.
All right, we are just waiting for that first whistle for this historic 20th anniversary game. We got the Trust Fund Terrors, we got the Rolling Blackouts, and there's that whistle.
Derby Dolls are almost old enough to drink, Trixie.
Oh, one more year, it's gonna be so on.
It's gonna be a crazy party.
All right, our first jam is just about ready to pop off. And there they go. If for some reason this is your first game, here's how it works. The players with the stars on their head, they're the jammers, they're the point scorers. They take off, they get through the pack, and they come around. Once they come around, they get 1 point for each opposing player they pass. Jams are 60 seconds long or until the jammer in the lead jammer, calls off the jam by patting her hips right on cue.
That was Morningwood calling off the jam.
And that means no points were scored. It's still 0-0. It's a tie game.
Tie game. Anything could happen.
Anything.
Lining up for our next jam. Looks like we've only got one jammer already.
Oh no, there's a jammer in the box.
That means this is a power jam.
What'd you do? Oh no.
Rolling Blackouts. Gonna sit this one out. Trust Fund Terrors have a chance to put our first points on the board. That is Penetration, our jammer for the Trust Fund Terrors. Slow moving pack. Going down the inside.
Penny tried to jump that apex, was denied by Pulp Friction.
Remember, if you leave the track, you have to re-enter where you left. She is through the pack, looking to come up from behind. Our first scoring situation.
Penetration with not just the old school uni, but the old school skirt. And the big spin coming through, scoring those points.
Staying ahead of it. 10 seconds left. Calls it off. First blood from the Trust Fund Terrors.
10 points on that power jam.
10 points for the Trust Fund Terrors. I've already lost $40,000.
One day you'll learn.
I'll never learn.
So we've got count them, two rolling blackout blockers sitting down, both of them with 2 penalties apiece. Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Remember, if you're a kid, don't get penalties. Darla Daredevil breaking out front for the Trust Fund Terrors.
Darla Daredevil, my former teammate on Fight Crew.
Fanny be working, having trouble getting.
Oh, we've got ourselves a star pass. That's right, give it up for the rolling blackouts and their amazing star pass.
Hurt Locker taking it over, but too little, too late.
That's right, in roller derby, the jammer can pass that star cover to the pivot. The pivot's the one with the stripe on their head, and the pivot can become the jammer. That's what you just saw. It didn't do the blackouts any good, but it was cool to watch.
Lining up for our next jam. Looks like we have Vendetta Vixen rolling for the rolling blackouts. Trust Fund's already out in front. Number 99, Pelea.
So good to see Playa again. I mean, it's kind of so good to see everybody again. Rolling Blackout sure didn't see Playa.
One big happy family. Jam called off by Pelea. 4 points for the Trust Fund Terrors. 18-0. Anything could happen.
Looks like that Rolling Blackouts jammer is going to sit down. We got another power jam.
Power jam.
Vendetta Vixen with a back block.
Trust Fund Terrors, power jamming.
They're holding the pack at the back.
Having trouble getting through turn 2. It's haunted.
Estrogen gets 20 feet in front of the pack. They've got to let her go, and away she does go.
Slow moving pack, but they got to keep moving. Up and over, around Titty Titty Bang Bang. That's one. Plenty of time for another lap for Estro. Coming through again. Titty Titty Bang Bang saying, not this time.
Big, tough front wall, but Estro fights her way through. Still got a little time left if they can keep that pack slow.
Putting a lot of points on the board in this first quarter.
Fairby working, gets cleared out of the way. Estro comes forward, passes a couple of black jerseys. We'll see what the enforcers say.
Give it up for Estro Jen. That was a great jam, you guys. That power jam brought to us by Lamps Minus. We don't have any lamps at Lamps Minus.
Looks like the Trust Fund Terrace Jammer is sitting in the box. We're going to have yet another power jam, this one in favor of the Rolling Blackouts.
Good chance for them to get some points on the board. They need them.
Fanny working, sitting in the box for probably a directional block.
Waiting for those thumbs from the referees. Oh. Timeout being called by the enforcers.
This is our first official timeout of this historic anniversary game.
It is historic.
It means it's time to have a couple of historic shout-outs. Do you know, I asked the whole league for shout-outs, and what I got was a full page at least of shout-outs, and they're all from Evil E.
Oh, okay.
So,
They're all for Evil E.
So yeah, Evil E wants to give a happy belated birthday to truck driving Kimmy, whose birthday was last Monday.
Oh, happy birthday, truck driving Kimmy.
Yeah, and I do have
Probably hauling
news.
some cake.
I'll tell you what she's hauling. She's hauling 32,000 pounds of pumpkins from Walla Walla, Washington to New Orleans.
They're going to get smashed. I know it. Got some penalties down there, Trixie.
We sure do. Estrogen for above the shoulders and a back block. 2 for your money. And number 329, that's Draft Punk. Is going to be sitting down for something I can't read. And Fanny be working for that directional block. So the Rolling Blackouts will be down 2 blockers, but Trust Fund Terrace is going to be down jammer. I think that's worse probably.
What, Trust Fund?
Yeah, not having a jammer.
Oh, not having a jammer.
Yeah, you want one of those.
Just got to skate around. Take it in a little bit.
Just soak in the vibes. That's what we're here to do.
The wonderful vibes of Vernon. Thank you, Vernon.
And speaking of Vernon, this bout is brought to you by the Vernon Community Fund. The Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of bright futures. Thank you, City of Vernon.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors, 3 Guys Burgers. Fuck those other 2 guys. 3 Guys Burgers. They know what they did. By the way, if you've parked within 3 blocks of Doll Hollow, your car's gone. That's just the way it works here in Vernon. Hope you chipped it. Maybe it'll show up in a rescue someplace. But your car is gone. I'll give it up for our merch tents outside. We have barbecue, we have pictures, we have clothing, vintage stuff. Go out there and shop around.
Yeah, get into that photo booth. Please don't do anything untoward in the photo booth.
Yeah,
we would not want
nothing
that.
nasty in the photo booth.
Please don't get nasty in the photo booth. Wink.
You can get nasty in the spotter pots, though. That's what they're there for. Lining up for our next jam. Looks like we still have a power jam in favor of the Rolling Blackouts.
That's right. 1 jammer on the floor. 1 team that can score. That team is the Rolling Blackouts.
They need these points, and I need my 40 grand back.
Double or nothing.
Wasting no time, smashing into the defense.
That's 2B Determinator, our most recent retiree, I do believe, who's skating tonight.
Out of front, slow moving pack.
2B still been skating in 401 skate. We're glad to see her out there on the track again.
Coming in like a wrecking ball. Remember Miley Cyrus from a few years ago?
Remember me from karaoke?
Having a tough time. That's good. Some good defense from the Trust Fund Terrors.
2B cuts high, cuts low, finally finds a
there she
way
goes.
through.
10 seconds left. Can she do it? Gonna work those getaway sticks. Oh! She's okay, you guys. Well done by 2B Determinator.
Ton of effort effort just meets Gozer, the Destructor, living up to her name there, down at the inside line.
5 points for the Rolling Blackouts, 31-5. I see Evil Lee.
Evil Lee skating, what?
Rolling Blackouts starting a few yards behind.
Trust Frontier's got a couple in the box. Gozer for a low block. Oh, the chant goes up in the crowd.
Don't mess this up, Evil Lee. There's people here for you.
Evil Lee takes off with the Terrors. Comes in low.
Into the infield. Coming up from behind. There she goes.
Lee Jammer, Evil E!
Evil Lee out in front for the Trust Fund Terrors.
That's really fun to say. Rolling Blackouts, Jammer still stuck in the back. Dinah Beecha evades Cherrylicious and escapes.
Dinah Beach out and finally makes it through. Evil Lee calls it off.
You gotta do what the bench coach says. When they yell at you to call it off, well, that's just what you gotta do. Cherrylicious for the Trust Fund Terrors gets a arms and a directional block. Skaters can only accrue 7 penalties. On their 7th penalty, they are kicked out of this game. So we don't want to see that. Everybody be good.
33-5. Uh-oh.
Shady Hawkins.
Jammer battle. Slamming Amazon versus Shady Hawkins.
Shady out first, but Amazon right in it.
Shady looking to get some points. Up, calls it off.
Oh, I think they stole one. I think Slam and Amazon picked one up there. We're going to have to wait and see what the enforcers say about it. Nope. No points for the Blackouts, but not for lack of trying, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely no lack.
No penalties, full packs. Cannondale working the crowd. Cannondale X was one of the players in the very first Baby Doll brawl.
Now it's a grown-up brawl. Hot Wheels out in front for the Rolling Blackouts.
This is a fight crew on fight crew battle. Hot Wheels and Darla both past skaters wearing the red and black. Now on opposite sides.
Oh! Hot Wheels hung up on the rail in turn 3.
You can call it off from the rail. You can call it off on your butt on the track, but if you go into the infield, you must re-enter the track on your skates before you can call it off.
Waiting for the thumbs from the enforcers.
Got to get those thumbs. Can't do anything till you get the thumbs. Bombshell Betty taking a seat in the box for the Rolling Blackouts is joined by Dinah Beecha.
One of the Rolling Blackouts getting pulled off. Like me pulling my kid out of the GameStop.
Only 2 blockers out there for the Rolling Blackouts, full packs for the other team.
Trust Fund taking advantage of it. Already out in front. Estro getting some distance. Slipping in underneath.
How did Estro do that?
That's pretty slick.
I think she levitated. I'm pretty sure that
California roll. Oh, that's twice. Still 30 seconds left. This is going to be a lot of points for the Trust Fund Terrors. I get the feeling.
Estro's not planning to leave any points for anybody else. Estro wants all the points right now.
Friendly fire. It's okay. They have knee pads.
Estro's got time, but will California Roll catch her before she has to call it off? A lot of white in the back.
Up. And that's the end of that jam. Nicely done, Estro Jam.
Big hand for Estro Jen. Blackouts steal one on that jam, but the real story is the trust fund tears.
That's a lot of points.
That's a whole lot of. I'm trying to vamp till they're all up there. 50-5.
It's okay. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
Lining up for our next jam.
Tears are down one blocker. V. Lee Sirens with the low block.
Jammer battle. Oh, calls it off immediately.
Here's the problem. You can't pass the star to anyone but the pivot. And you're not the jammer unless the star is on your head. You can't call it off. That's why Hurt Locker stole lead. Jammer stole those points and called off that jam.
Hurt Locker taking a few points, calling off 2 points. It adds up. Need medical attention in Vernon. Visit Dr. Johns. He doesn't have a medical license, but who cares? Need a checkup? Have a cold? I'll do that for only $900. Don't even ask him how much surgery is. Dr. Johns here at Vernon.
And the crowd goes wild.
They do go wild. Great crowd. Thanks for coming out, you guys.
Good to see so many folks. I heard a rumor that the inside tickets for this, as to be determined, comes out in the jammer, sold out in 34 minutes.
Wow. Take that, Taylor Swift. To be Determinator, calling it off.
Hits the pack and calls it. I think she's probably going to get one for that trust fund tear in the infield.
Keep it Darla Daredevil from scoring. 49-8. Oh, I thought it was 50.
It was. They went back in time and lost a point.
Now's a chance for me to get my money back. And kill baby Hitler.
You are 39,999 to go.
Slowly but surely.
You'll get there, man. We're all going to get there eventually. Morningwood gets there.
Morningwood out in front. Being chased by a Sly Fox.
You got to pronounce both X's.
I love it. It's my favorite band, one of my favorite bands, The Fix.
Minute and a half to go in this bout. Do not neglect to get your raffle tickets. Do not neglect to go outside and visit all of our vendors. There are so many cool vendors out there, y'all, that I don't even have time to tell you all about them. But do get those raffle tickets down at concessions. The raffle will be at the end of the third quarter.
Trust Fund Tears. Already out in front.
That's Slam Cook.
That is Slam Cook.
Oh, looking for that apex jump. Nothing doing. Sharon Licious blocking the way.
Oh, she calls it off.
And with an extravagant track cut that's going to leave the Trust Fund Tears without a jammer on the next jam.
This next power jam.
Cannondale X celebrating the points she stole. Cannondale stole a point. I hope she's proud. I'd be proud. It was a pretty cool point.
Oh, Cannondale.
Oh, Cannondale.
I always confuse that with Danny Boy. It's like the Heat Miser song always turns into Goldfinger for me.
I love that mirror in the bathroom takeoff they did. All right, and just as some genius predicted, Slam Cook goes to the box for that, or rather, somebody goes to the box for a track cut. Yeah, Slam Cook. Hot Wheels wearing the star power jam for the Blackouts.
Hot Wheels coming up from behind. 45 seconds, they need these points.
Hot Wheels, a past superstar, fight crew captain. She was on the Riots. She was on all kinds of stuff and kicked ass all over the place.
Oh, she's having some trouble.
That was maybe a little more than 20 feet out, don't you think? I mean, I'm not an enforcer.
She's already off the track. Up and over. Trying. Turn 3, now in turn 4.
Yeah, Penetration's got her locked up along with Darla. Bombshell runs up to spring her free, but does she have time to come around and get more points?
10 seconds. That's a slow moving pack. She might be able to get. Maybe able to get a couple. Who knows?
Oh, Penny was just waiting for her. Penny had those hips lined up, loaded, locked, ready to roll.
Give it up for Hot Wheels, everybody. $54-10. I think that's the end of the first quarter, you guys.
That is the end of the first quarter indeed. We're going to take a little break, but we'd love you to go get a drink at the bar, go get some snacks at concessions, go get some pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of amazing stuff in that parking lot.
And raffle tickets too, please. Get yourself some raffle tickets. We're going to be,
And right
here come
now,
the T-shirts.
We've got a T-shirt toss. Give a big cheer. Let them know you want free stuff thrown at your face. People outside enjoying the simulcast in the parking lot, let's hear you scream for a shirt. I hope someone's out there to give them shirts.
One of these shirts has a lucky brick. Whoever gets the lucky brick.
I think y'all need to make a lot more noise than that. Did we tell you it's a free shirt? Right on, right on. Thank you, everybody, for making all of that racket. Welcome back to Dahala for the second quarter of exciting roller derby action in this 20th anniversary game, where the rolling Blackouts are trailing Trust Fund Terrors 22 to 54.
27-point game. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. I'm joined here by Casey Bomber, Derby Dolls legend, past announcer for several different leagues, and a personal pal. How you doing, Casey?
I'm doing pretty well. How's everybody else doing out there right now? You ready for the second quarter of this bout? I see a lot of beautiful faces in the crowd. Lots of old friends.
Lots of old friends, lots of children. There's at least one hot dog.
Shady Hawkins. Vendetta Vixen. Jammer battle.
Oh, no.
Casey calls it off.
You were just going to get to say it, too. Oh, I'm seeing some chicken wings out there. I believe Vendetta Vixen has an editorial comment. So, Casey, you've been with the league for about since the very beginning, right?
I did start just at the very beginning. I was co-captain of the Trust Fund Terrors, one of the co-founders of the Rolling Blackouts, so it's a real head scratcher who I'm supposed to be cheering for, although Broadzilla told me she'd murder me if I didn't cheer for DFTs, so.
I miss Broadzilla. Is Broadzilla here someplace?
Broadzilla's not. Is she here? Broadzilla!
All right, Broadzilla!
We got a lot of TFTs in the house. Razor Slut. We got Paris Kilton. We got Brody. We got Casey Bomber. And, of course, Evil E, the only original TFT out there on the track. But I also heard rumors that Crybaby, Candy Striker, Joe Mama, and Tawdry Tempest were all out there, too, watching the game today. So, hey, everybody. Nice to see ya.
Have a couple of penalties for the Trust Fund Terrors. V8 is in the penalty box. Oh my God. It's a slow moving. Interrupted my slow moving pack thing.
Outstanding jump by.
With Bombshell Betty in the lead.
By Tricky Ricardo wearing Derelict's jersey.
Bombshell Betty calls it off. Last possible second.
So you said that you, Casey, that you were one of the co-founders of the Rolling Blackouts, right? Can you tell us more about where that came from?
True story, Rolling Blackouts was actually kind of the Derby Dolls' first unofficial team, although it was not a skating team. It was a drinking and heckling team. So can I give a shout out to all my fellow Team Heckle people in the audience over there? Can I get a big old boring from Team Heckle, please?
I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to get that, Casey Bomber.
Titty Titty Bang Bang out in front, followed by Melostopheles.
They wouldn't be Team Heckle if they did what you told them to do.
TTBB calls it off at the last possible second.
With a cheeky look back.
Yeah, a little smirk there. That was nice.
I keep waiting for more trash talk, honestly. We've seen cheeky looks backs, we've seen little chicken wings, but, you know, when are we going to get down into it?
I can't wait to explain what Titty Titty Bang Bang means to my kid on the way home. Oh, he knows what it means, I've been told.
Oh, that's nice that you teach him the classics.
Yeah, you know, I want him to go into 6th grade knowing a little more ahead of the game than I was. We got Evil E taking a knee on the infield there. Slow moving pack.
Yeah, both jammers getting a lot of traffic in there. I know it's LA, but for God's sake.
Dinah Beach is trying to get through there as well. What is happening? This looks like Congress. Oh, here we go. Getting checked into the infield, that's always fun. Evilly coming through. Oh! That's the end of the jam.
We also might give Grady a shout out as the first captain of the Trust Fund Terrors. Although, didn't she find out she was pregnant right before the first bout?
Yeah, Bradzilla might have been the first 9-month injury, quote unquote, in roller derby. Bradzilla was capably replaced by Razor Slut, while Nick Zilla, who, by the way, is now a legal adult,
Wow.
was born. That's right.
Lining up for our next jam. Yeah, Hot Wheels out in front of Pelea, jammer battle.
Yeah, come to think of it, my daughter's a legal adult too, and I don't know when all of this happened. All of these people's kids just keep growing up. It sucks ass.
Up and over, calls it off.
I don't know if the Terrors got any points for that cool apex jump, but I'm glad I got to see it. Playa picks up 2 on that hippity hop. Hippity hop and Playa don't stop.
2 points for the Rolling Blackouts.
Speaking of that very first ever game, I was talking to Iron Maven earlier, Iron Maven on the Trust Fund Terrors, and she tells me that Maven and Susie are the only 2 skaters skating tonight who skated in that very first bout.
That was a Sirens versus Tough Cookies bout, the very first Derby Dolls bout.
Those are the Destructor.
Well, Bummer, thank you so much for coming up here. Is there anybody else you want to shout out while you're up here? Nope, absolutely nobody. Casey Bomber says, screw you all.
Those are out in front while Susie Snake Eye is having some trouble getting through the pack here. Great defense by the Trust Fund Terrors.
Awesome to have.
Those are checked into the rail.
Blaine, I don't know why you keep trying to call a game when I'm seeing all of my old friends.
Oh, it's okay.
Very busy gossiping with people I haven't seen in a while.
I'll keep an eye on stuff. You have fun. That's the end of the jam.
5 points for the Trust Fund Terrors.
63-24, 8 minutes left in the first half. Still time to get some raffle tickets. We're going to be giving doing the raffle at the end of the third quarter. Demolicious talking to Bruce Duff down there. You never know who you're going to see here in Vernon.
Vernon, a night of stars here in Vernon.
I saw Paul McCartney out there.
I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking.
Wow. His hair was perfect. California roll coming up on the back. Oh, trying to get past the clothesline.
Trust Fund Terrors past that star. Playa has it in her hand, but the jam is donezo. Speaking of Casey Bomber, I would love to give a shout out to all of our announcers past and present, especially Bomber, Tara Armoff, Susie Snake Eyes, Bong Jovi, Valerie Moffat, and everybody who's ever joined us up here in what is truly the best seat in the house.
Pretty good.
Got a shout out for you. Shout out to you, Blaine.
Well, thank you. I like being shouted at.
I remember hearing your voice back when I was skating.
Oh, goodness.
Back in the old Doll Factory days.
I remember that bowling alley that was at the top of the Japantown Mall. That was with the low ceiling.
That bowling alley ruled. Dinah Beecha actually found that location when we decided to get off of the rooftop at the Pillow Factory.
I remember seeing a jihad flip over the rail, a big cloud of blood that I thought was smoke coming off of her leg.
Oh, man, that was
60
brutal.
stitches on her shin. She was back 2 weeks later cheering.
Yeah, I was selling nachos. I was in charge of the nacho bucket, so I didn't see it happen, but somebody came running up to me and said, "I need all your napkins now."
Yeah.
Okay.
The napkins will take care of the pints of blood that were lost.
Speaking of which, let's have a little shout out to the Derby Doll Repair Team. Dr. Rick is here today. Love to see Dr. Rick again. If you're looking for a chiropractor, acupuncturist, please visit one of our team. They support the dolls all year round. They're some of the best around. Check them out at derbydolls.com/doll-repair. Our EMTs, too, who've been here with us from, I think, the very beginning. Takes a lot of people to put on a Derby Doll League.
All right, that's V-Lee Sirens as your lead jammer.
Oh, V-Lee ducks low, shakes off a block from 329.
By Hurt Locker. Calling it off.
Oh, V-Lee! I don't know what she's mad about. She got points, didn't she?
67-30, 37-point game.
No penalties. Nice, clean jam.
A lot of dolls on the track for this one.
Yeah, it does look real crowded up there, doesn't it?
They might want to take Surface Street.
Why don't you get on Fountain? One more to beat.
Oh.
Iron Maiden lays one on Aggro, but Aggro rolls on. Lead jammer for the Blackouts. Sweet Home Alabama decides to go on defense. Aggro picks up a couple, goes to the infield.
Sweetie taking off, leaving her position in the pack. Going on offense. Oh! Aggro calls it off.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to try to call that from the infield, but she remembered in time, got both feet on the track. Picks up 2 points. Rolling Blackouts, slowly creeping back, 32-67. 5.5 minutes to go. We're doing the wave. Holy smoke, it is an old school game.
It's a short wave, but it's a wave nonetheless.
It's a wavelet. It's like when you sit down too fast in the bathtub. It's more of a sploosh. Oh no, there's a blackout in the penalty box and she's wearing a star.
Looks like we got ourselves a power jam.
Aggravator with an illegal block. Fanny Workin joins her. And there goes Playa!
Play out in front. This power jam brought to you by Tom's of Maine. Expensive, ineffective Tom's of Maine.
Not to be confused with Tom's of Finland, which is very effective from what I understand. It's never worked for me, mind you.
I think Calendula would be a bad vampire.
Oh, do a barrel roll! God damn, Playa!
Up and over, 18 seconds left.
Did you know Playa actually does stunts? Because she does.
She did one just there. Oh.
She didn't get scale for it. We're still on strike. She can't.
Calling it off.
10 big points for the Trust Fund Terrors and a highlight reel video for Playa.
Up, timeout. Called by the enforcers. Oh, called by the rolling Blackouts.
All right, once again, please visit that free digital photo booth out there in Vendor Village. You're not going to want to miss the opportunity to have your picture took. Go on and do that. I got some more shout-outs from Evil E. Evil says, online shout-outs to Lily in Wisconsin, my longtime partner in crime, Susie in Cruces, John in Cincinnati, Sword and Rocky in Austin, TXRD fam forever, Rob, and all my friends in Derby fam who I can't imagine my life without. Mama Spelling, Papa Joe, and Mama Maven, finally I get to give you shout-outs.
These shout-outs brought to you by Rice Pilaf. When you really should have gotten a baked potato now that you think about it. Rice Pilaf. And car alarms, letting you know a motorcycle went by. Thanks, car alarms.
S1 helmet's a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Dolls since 2009, the official helmet of the Derby Dolls, s-onestore.com.
Got a couple of penalties.
Yeah, that's right. Playa with a stop block, possibly, and Pulp Friction directional block.
Looks like we got ourselves a power jam.
Power jam it is. Titty Titty Bang Bang dons the star for the Rolling Blackouts. Longtime Tough Cookie stalwarts, Titty Titty Bang Bang. I've missed saying it, you've missed seeing it. She's out there with the star, she means business.
Oh, Titty Titty Bang Bang, we love you.
We also love that Blackouts pivot who came correct with a huge assist. That was Hot Wheels. Springing Titty free. Free the Titty, that's what I say.
Slow move back as she gets past number 40, Iron Maven.
It's her former captain, Iron Maven, captain of 3 Tough Cookies championship teams. Creator of Iron Doll Clothing, former uniform sponsor for the Derby Dolls. There goes Titty, she got him! Yes, woman, do it!
10 seconds left. She's coming up on a slow-moving pack. Still a chance.
You try to be a professional announcer, not a fan, but you know what? It's not happening tonight. Y'all get to hear me cheer for my friends. That's what's happening.
Nicely done, Titty Titty Bang Bang.
7 points, and the crowd loves it. The enforcers don't. Titty Titty Bang Bang sits down for an above-the-shoulders block. That means we're trading off power jams. This one's for Trust Fund Tears. Trust Fund Tears fans, make some noise. That wasn't enough noise. Trust Fund Tears fans, make some noise. That's better. Morningwood was waiting for that let him go call when they pushed out to 20 feet. Never got it. Pack caught up, but Wood got out anyway.
Coming up on a slow-moving pack. 35 seconds left. 2 minutes left in the first half. Duck it around through the pack a second time. Plenty of time to come around again. This Power Jam brought to you by Rugs. Something to look forward to. Rugs.
That would kind of hurt, Blaine.
Not
gonna lie.
Morningwood calls it off. 87-39. I don't need to tell you anything could happen.
You can tell me anyway. All right, Black's got a couple of penalties. 8-8-3, that's Dinah Beach is sitting down for blocking out of play times 2.
There goes the pack and our jammers.
Playa once again out and lead for the Terrors.
Slim and Amazon hot on her tail.
Pack is spread out all over town.
Ow.
Playa
Call
tries
off
to
pretty quick.
out-juke 2B Determinator. 2B is not going to be fooled.
Draft Punk jamming for the Rolling Blackouts. Shady Hawkins for the Trust Fund Terrors. 30 seconds left in this first half. Get a raffle ticket.
Please get those raffle tickets. Here's what you could win. Wine from Lavinia, a Weird Chicks grab bag, Fall Guys collectible plushies, a Vans collectible grab box, and a gift bag of Derby Doll merch. Go down to concessions. Get those tickets.
Calls it off before she loses balance. They're all friends.
Yeah, the skaters have been working hard, getting together. They didn't just walk off the street and get back on this track. They had to make their hours. They had to go through a secret initiation period. The details of which have never truly been revealed. But if you come to the after party tonight and buy somebody a shot, maybe they'll tell you.
Yeah. Where's the after party, do you know?
That after party is going to be at the Escondite. Escondite? I've never been there. Escondite. They didn't tell me how to pronounce it. The good times keep rolling. Join us at the Escondite in Little Tokyo after the game. No cover, 21 and over only.
Trust Fund Terrors, Iron Maven out in front. And here comes Fanny be working. Oh! Calls it off after a little bowling alley action. I think that's the end of our first half. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Derby Dolls.
All right, everybody, go get that food. Go take some weird pictures and send them to me. And get your raffle tickets down at concessions. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
I'm Susie Snake Eyes, number 30-1.
My name is Iron Maven.
Hi, I'm Dooms Daisy. Everybody around here just calls me Daisy.
My name is Elsa Duff, but everyone knows me as Evil Lee, the announcer for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
Rebecca Ninberg, and my skate name is Demolicious, and I'm the co-founder and was CEO of the Derby Dolls for many years, until 2015.
The Derby Dolls were the third league in existence. It was the Texas Roller Girls, and then they split up into flat and bank track, and then it was the Arizona Roller Derby, AZRD, and then it was us. And then all these leagues started popping up. So this happened very early on.
The beginning of the Derby Dolls, it was almost like the forming of a band. How do you find room for a bank track and 60 skaters in Los Angeles? It's hard enough to find an apartment here. And now we want to find a place and put a bank track up and skate roller derby in it, something that hasn't happened in decades. It was definitely a very intimidating task to even think that we could accomplish that.
A lot of women our age had grown up watching it, and this nostalgia had come back. First meeting, put an ad on Craigslist, we had we had 20 people. And then our first practice, we had 40. And I was kind of blown away.
We found a way to become part of the community, become more mainstream for everyone. We weren't just attracting the punk rock, rockabilly, rock and roll crowd anymore. We started attracting families and very normal people that it was their night going to the roller derby. It was excitement for them.
We would practice together, we'd go to the bar after, we would hang out. There were a lot of theme parties back in the original days.
Every weekend was a theme party. I remember just thinking can't we just wear normal clothes and just hang out once? Just have one?
We went and got recruited and checked out a game here and watched Iron Maven get knocked unconscious and thought to myself, maybe this isn't for me.
There were a lot of things that were a result of Iron Maven losing her tooth.
I think that roller derby is amazing as an outsider sport. And we had the best roller derby skaters in the whole world who would come here and skate, come here and coach.
And when we're selling out juniors and adults, there's an audience for this. There's support for us in the community. I love when it's their first time when they hear about it and they roll in the door. They're like, this is unbelievable. How did I not know this existed?
She said, Maven, if you skate this 20th anniversary bout, you will be maybe the only skater who also skated the very first bout of the LA Derby Dolls. It might just be me and Susie Snake Eyes because it was Siren's Tough Cookies. She would have been on the Tough Cookies, I was on the Sirens. So we would have skated that first bout in 2006, and here we are skating this 20th anniversary alumni bout.
It still felt like home. One of us may have said to the other, I'm going to try not to cry during this. It's been 20 years, and how it has looked has changed so much.
And in the evolution is the ability and the willingness to change. And in thinking about where the league is going, I'm hopeful we, this greater chosen family,
We figured out what we can sustain.
I'm so happy that I stayed around on the board, even though I could have said I'm out after 2 years, to get through the hard times, to get to where we are now.
The world needed the Derby Dolls. Women can come into this space and learn about power. When I saw the impact it had in people's lives, in young girls, and it changed the trajectory of their lives, I'm telling you, there is nothing that gives me greater joy.
Anniversary bout for the Derby Dolls. I'm here with Hassel Black. Hassel, how's the game so far?
I think it's pretty incredible. I think we have a ton of skaters here who spent the last several months training hard. Some of them hadn't skated in 15 years. And I'm really impressed with all of them right now.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been so wonderful to see people. We are actually going to start interviewing alumni skaters who haven't been here for a really long time. Thank you, Hassel.
Thank you.
So our next skater that we're going to speak to is Cannon Doll X. Hi, Cannon. How does it feel to be back on the track?
At first, it felt horrible, but now it feels amazing.
Lovely. Do you have any shout outs for us?
100% back home in Maryland. I want to say hi to my daughters, Amelia and Lana. Hi, babies. Mommy loves you. Hi to my husband. And hi and what's up to Patuxent Roller Derby. Check them out in Columbia, Maryland. They're awesome. A brand new league full of amazing, amazing humans.
Thanks. Can't wait to see you in the second half.
I can't wait to not die.
Awesome. The next skater that we have is a former Tough Cookie and one of my first DPV coaches, Susie Snake Eyes. Hey, Snoozy, how's it going out there?
It's going awesome. It's weird that I'm here.
Yeah, it's a little amazing. How do you feel on the track skating with so many people you haven't skated with in a while?
It's awesome. Like, I'm just here for the fun. You know, I want to do well out there, but it's just so great to see everybody. And I'm skating with people I used to skate with. I'm skating with some people I never skated with. And, you know, I'm an old timer. I'm from back in the day. So it's such a like wild and bizarre, but super fun experience.
Yeah, it's so exciting to watch you guys. It's really, really interesting to see the names that taught me to skate. That's you. You taught me. Do you have any shout outs for back home?
I want to shout out to all of the OGs, all the 2003ers in the house, all the early 2004 Derby dolls in the house. We were the ones that like had to do like the early blood, sweat, and tears and suffer and deal with uncertainty. And we were the scrappers. And I know it still happens to this day because that's what this league was built on, but we built it. And sometimes we had to build this track and tear down this track and put the track in storage and take the track out of storage and rebuild the track again somewhere else, somewhere random. We did all that stuff because we loved what we were doing and we believed what we were doing. And that's the foundation this league was built on. And then everybody that followed us continued to build upon that foundation. And that's why we're here today. And it's just so incredible. I don't know how many things in my life I've done for 20 years, but everybody in this room should be proud of themselves. And special love to the OGs in the house. You have my heart.
Big question. Did you have toe stops when you started skating?
No, I was not allowed to have toe stops for like a good long while. So it took a while to get used to them. And if you made me take them out today, I would be falling on my face. So I'm from the no toe stop era. I'm also from the era that had no pivots, and jammers wore white helmets that we shared with each other, which is a really weird thing to make the player that gets hit the most wear a helmet that doesn't actually fit their head. Like, we did some weird stuff back then. Lots of awesome improvements have been made. I think we got things locked down now.
Yeah, safety first, safety second. Thank you, Susie. Can't wait to see you second half. Thank you. And then we have our next skater, Cherry Licious. Fun fact, Cherry sold me my first pair of derby pads. You did. How are you? I'm doing fine. How's the game for you?
Oh, it is an absolute blast. Getting to be out there with so many people that I love and adore and skate the bank track, like, this is a dream. I am so happy right now.
Yeah, and you flew in, right?
I did. I came in from Baltimore. Shout out to my East Coast people, Mama Papalicious, Natty Bones, Patuxent Roller Derby, my current league. So many people. Hi, East Coast. I'm stoked to be here. Got to try out the track last night, and now I'm here. It's been 7 years since I was last on a bank track, so I hope I'm not messing up too bad.
You look great. You guys all look great. Thank you. And then we have a former cookie, Aggravator, here to join us. I've seen Aggro a couple of times. How's the game for you?
It's been amazing. I'm really excited to be able to skate with everybody. I've actually been retired longer than I've even skated. So I've been retired 11 years and I skated for 7. So
it's wonderful to see you back. How is it skating with your former teammates?
I'm just really excited. It feels like no time at all, to be honest with you. It's like we just picked up right where we left off.
Great. Oh my gosh. Do you have any shout outs?
I just wanted to say to my mom who recently passed away, I love you and I hope you're watching, and I just hope that I can make you proud. That's it. Thank you.
Bye. And then we have our illustrious, wonderful, beautiful announcer and skater, Evil E. Hi, Evil.
Hi. Oh my God, I love you.
I love you. How does it feel to be skating?
Skating is incredible. To think that 20 years after I joined this league, that I have an opportunity to skate with my team, the Trust Fund Terrors, one more time on my terms is the most remarkable thing. And I think the thing that it's what the Derby Dolls teaches you. It's never give up. Always look for your buddy. Always look for each other. And it's the support of this league that has made this possible for me, and especially Steph Kahn, who I love so much, but everybody. And I just thank you, everyone who's been a part of the Derby Dolls, and all my friends out there. I fucking love you so much.
Thank you. It's so wonderful to see you on skates. Okay, bye. Have a great second half. And from this generation of skaters, we have a cookie, a wonderful, tough cookie, Penetration. Hi, Penny. How does it feel to be skating with so many different generations of skaters?
It has honestly been such an amazing experience. When we first heard that we were doing this, I remember saying to Pulp, who's actually also skating, like, man, I really wish that we could be part of that. That would be a really cool thing. And then it opened up to people who wanted to join. I was like, put me in, coach. But it's been so much fun. I feel really lucky to have been able to meet and skate with and bond with a lot of these skaters. I'm actually really sad that it's going to be ending because I want to continue to skate with these skaters, but I'll have these thoughts pop in. I'm like, oh, well, once the bout's done, when will I see these people? But that's Derby. You find people, you become friends, and it's like almost like an immediate, intense bond that even though the bout is over, I'm going to be Facebook friends with them and Instagram friends, and it's a friendship that goes beyond the one night.
Yeah, totally. And we can always, once again, stream this live footage on YouTube. All of our bouts are also still on there from previous seasons as well. Now, a really big question, who's been hitting the hardest so far?
I think it was Betty Bombshell. I don't quite recall because I was lined up on the low and I wasn't really paying attention to the blocker on the side because I was going to run. But off the line, I saw out of the corner of my eye just the dip of the load. I saw, and I was like, oh, God. It was delicious. It was such an intense hit. I didn't even process who it was until afterwards because I had to look backwards.
Sounds like Betty, for sure. So, if you want to stick around, we're going to have bigger hits coming in the second half. And don't forget, we do have an after party at the Escondite. See you soon.
Welcome back to Valhalla and this 20th anniversary Derby Dolls celebration and bout between the Trust Fund Terrors and the Rolling Blackouts. Trust Fund Terrors leading 92-40 after 2, but there's a lot of roller derby left to play, Blaine.
52-point game. Anything could happen in the second half here in Valhalla in Vernon, California.
That's right, and we are joined here as we kick off the second half by a former announcer, a former partner of mine, and teammate Tara Armoff. Tara, how you doing?
Oh, hi, everybody. Is everyone ready for the second half of this game? No one's paying attention. Get back in your seats and pay attention. Look, roller derby, it's happening.
They're all in their own worlds. Everybody's just hugging and being happy to see each other. It just makes me sick, Tara.
Well, it's cool that the floor here is with the metal is kind of porous, so when you vomit, you won't have to stand in your own puke. It's great.
Speaking of standing in your own puke, titty titty bang bang out in front for the Rolling Blackouts. This looks like we have ourselves a power jam.
Power jam. That's right. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score. Titty titty bang bang out there getting work done for the Rolling Blackouts.
I'm impressed that you're saying her full skate name with children present.
Oh, the kids need that these days.
Nobody knows more about titty than kids. Breast is best, Tara. Haven't you heard that? Speaking of which, it seems like every single person who's ever been on Fight Crew has been pregnant in the last couple of months. I was talking it over with some folks at halftime, and everybody's knocked up, Tara.
Well, that is cool for them, but horrifying for the team, I guess. I don't even know how to take that. And I'm not one of those people, so whatever. And the jam is called off.
So close. Here we go. That was a few points for the Rolling Blackouts. All right, 92-50.
So, Tara, you've been in roller derby before. When did you start?
20 years, almost 20 years ago. I started with the league in January of 2004. Oh, we have some penalties going on. Not like I know what they are because I can't read from here because I am blind because I'm old.
I'm blind too. I just don't know what they are.
But hey, we do have two jammers on the track. Estrogen jamming for the TFT. She gets knocked into the infield. And that bombshell Betty jamming for the Rolling Blackouts? Let's just say it is. Oh, it is. Oh, thank goodness I got that right.
She's in the lead. Looks like it's going to be a quick, and it calls it off.
Did she call it in time, though? I don't know. I think Esther might have stole a couple there. Gonna have to wait to see what the enforcers say. 4 points for the Trust Fund Terrors. And 4 points for the Blackouts. 4 points for everybody. 4 points for you, Tara Armoff.
Everybody gets 4 points.
Everybody in the announcer's booth also gets 4 points.
And Max the hot dog kid, 4 points.
That's right, Max Destruction's gonna be joining us for Raffle, so make sure you get those Raffle tickets, y'all. The more you buy, the more you save. Can you afford not to get Raffle tickets?
Melistopheles out in front for the Trust Fund Terrors.
Oh my goodness, that was filthy.
Canada X having trouble getting past this.
She's like cuddling with the Trust Fund Terror blockers on the track. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
Everybody's friends here, Tara. It's the 20th. Everyone's excited to see each other. They're cuddling, they're passing panties. Fanny B. Workin received a star pass there. Puts that on as time runs out. 10 points for the Trust Fund Terrors. So as I was saying, Tara, it's been 20 years, at least. Going on 21.
It feels like more.
It does feel like more. So how does today's game, how does this compare to games of the past? What do you think?
I don't know how many current skaters know that once upon a time, the LA Derby Dolls, we didn't have jammer covers. We wore white helmets for the jammers. We did not have a pivot position, and we only had 3 blockers per team on the track at the same time. And speaking of blockers on each team, they are slow to a crawl as the jammers hit the back of the pack.
I remember the pack used to go first, and then the jammers would be released after the pack was moving.
I remember people used to make out under the track.
I don't know if that happened during games, but yes, things did happen under the track.
I remember watching Bitchy Kitty open his car door and vomit on the way out. That was pretty fun. Those were the days back in Japantown.
My very first derby party, by the way, players go into the box for an illegal block. That's going to be a power jam for the Rolling Blackouts.
Power jam.
My first party was 3rd of July on the roof at the Pillow Factory. I got out of the car with my husband and my 3-year-old child, and just in time for Emageddon to kick over a Roman candle and shoot it directly at us.
Oh.
Welcome to roller derby.
I'll stick with the vomit.
That's a lovely thing about Emma. She's such a lovely, caring, kind person.
Hey, you got to teach the kids to dodge early. Get them spry, get them used to it. It's a tough world out there.
Pulp Friction out in front, but then again, nobody behind her. It's a power jam. Oh! Checked in turn 4 and checked again.
Sherry Licious says, there's the infield. Why don't you get in it? Tight packs.
Big collapse in turn 2. It's haunted.
Pulp Friction fails to rip Titty Titty Bang Bang shirt off, but you know what? It's only 9:40 left in the third. There's still plenty of time to rip Titty Titty Bang Bang's shirt off.
Is that one of the raffle prizes?
That's right. Get your tickets, $5 for 7, 10 for 15, 20 for 30, and maybe you get to rip someone's out. I don't think you actually get to rip a shirt off. Sorry to disappoint.
That's it. I'm keeping my money.
105 to 60, 45-point game.
I spy with my little eye a trust fund terror in the box. 2 of them. 2 trust fund terrors looking very sad indeed. Sherry Licious is selling how very, very sad she is sitting in the box. I don't think there's anybody on that track. It looked crowded before. Now it's a little sparse.
3-day weekend.
So it's like a hologram pack now?
It's Roy Orbison jamming for the Trust Fund Terrors.
I don't even know what that means.
Did you see the Roy Orbison hologram? They had a Roy Orbison hologram. If you can make a hologram out of anybody, why would it be Roy Orbison? I mean, not that I don't like Roy Orbison.
So,
why wouldn't it be like Jesus versus Elvis?
Well, they do have, didn't they have a Michael Jackson hologram too? So is that who's out there as well for the Rolling Blackouts? Wow! Nice somersault landing in the infield for the Trust Fund Terror.
I think the Michael Jackson hologram is Tito. Line up for our next jam, 105 to 60.
So, Tara, what the people want to know is, do you have any special memories, anything from your 20 years with the LA Derby Dolls that really sticks out for you?
Actually, I do. I actually thought of something, Trixie. My first practice at Skateland in Northridge, RIP Skateland in Northridge. And it was of course, January 2004. And we were barely able to skate back in those days. It was amazing. And did we have any rules for roller derby then? Heck no. Unlike now, where Shady Hawkins out and in the lead for the Trust Fund Terrors.
Listen to that. What a professional.
Vendetta Vixen, hot on our trail. Oh.
that was a pro-level segue there, Tara. You still got it. Don't let nobody tell you don't still got it, because you got it, baby.
That was a nice jump by Vendetta Vixen. The glittery pants help.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It has been an absolute joy. I would keep you up here all night, but, I don't like to share microphones.
I don't like you either.
Tara Armoff, everybody. Fantastic to see you again. Get the hell out of my booth.
Evil E for the Trust Fund Terrors. Wall of skaters.
Woohoo! Huge hit into the infield. Melistopheles gets up with a smile.
Evil E, there she is.
Your lead jammer! I think the crowd likes it, Blaine.
They love her. You gotta love Evil E.
You gotta love Evil E.
The E is for more evil.
The E is not for Apex, I'll tell you that. But she gets up and keeps skating, and that's what it's all about.
She's more like evil Chumbawamba.
Takes another trip into the infield, but you cannot stop her. You can only hope to contain her.
Up. That's the end of the jam.
Time runs out on that jam for the Terrors. Still in the lead, 109 to 62. 111 to 62. Evil takes home 2 points on that jam. And I do believe she's taking a trip to the penalty box, too.
It's gonna make this a power jam.
Power jam as Evil sits down for that arms penalty.
This power jam brought to you by Jack Daniel's 2% milk. 2% milk, 98% Jack Daniels. Get your breakfast on. Jack Daniel's 2% milk. Hey, here's a real one. We want to thank Angel City Brewery for donating to our bar this evening. Thank you, Angel City Brewery. We couldn't do it without you. You know what we mean by do it.
Speaking of which, I believe last call is at the end of the third, so if you wanted anything else to drink, you ought to go get that. Get that taken care of right now. I've seen all kinds of fun folks in the chat. Marina Del Range, Jessica Ravage, Superfan Vi Corp. I see
Fanny be working her way through that pack. Oh, it's the end of the jam.
Fanny gets a little pat from Morningwood.
111 to 66.
Hey, some more shout outs from Evil E at the track. I hope to hug everyone here. Happy 22nd wedding anniversary to Bruce. Happy 20th anniversary to my Derby wife, Casey Bomber, and to my sailors. More salt, please.
There go our jammers.
Both teams down the blocker.
Pelea versus Slam Cook. Oh no, sorry. Aggravator, my mistake, sorry. A little showboating, there you go.
Not Playa, surely. Playa would never showboat. Very famous for her reticence.
Lining up for our next jam. Waiting for the thumbs. Fonzie approved. There goes our pack and our jammers. I wonder if Fonzie could recommend a team of mercenaries for me.
I just can't imagine what that would sound like, Blaine.
Getting yelled at by the referees, always fun. Takes me back to when I used to get yelled at by Voltron.
Voltron, a famously irascible Voltron.
Turn around, there's a hot dog behind me. It's like, well, wait a minute, I stopped doing drugs a while ago.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. I loved you on I Think You Should Leave, by the way. We're all trying to find out who did this. Oh!
Sly Fox gives Darla Daredevil one right in the sternum.
Hot Wheels coming up on the back of this pack. 3 seconds left.
And high fives from the Rolling Blackouts. The crowd loves it, except for the person holding up the boring sign. Team Heckle says this jam is boring.
115 to 76. 2 minutes left to get a raffle ticket or drunk.
Those are your choices, that's it.
Why not get both? Looks like we got ourselves a power jam. Rolling Blackouts alone on the track. This power jam brought to you by Crest Wet Strips. Say goodbye to dry teeth with Crest Wet Strips.
TV the Terminator is out. 38 seconds left on the jam clock, and this pack is slow.
It's a slow pack.
Slow packs benefit the aggressor team, the scoring team, although the scoring team's going to have a tough wall back there between Morningwood and Penetration.
Hung up in turn 4.
That's a real mosh pit out there. Somebody say, oi, 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 and get her through this pack, eh? I don't know when I became Canadian.
Oh, what's that all about?
And Tubi gets out just as time expires. 1 minute to go in the third. Trust Fund Terrors 115, Rolling Blackouts 81. Who here is cheering for the Trust Fund Terrors? And who here is cheering for the Rolling Blackouts? Outstanding. Who here is hoping they win the raffle? You're going to find out in just about 37 seconds from now.
I had the cheddar cheese raffles.
Those are
From
good.
the snack bar. Get yourself some snacks. Get a shirt. Get some stuff. Oh! Time out. Called by the enforcers.
Just as Cannondale was trying to hype the crowd with that famous siren stomp stomp that she was so famous for. Too bad. Timeout time.
We have a family of British mice that live under the track that were complaining.
All right, can you believe it? I've got some more Evil E shout-outs. Shout out to everyone past and present in the Rad crew. I know how much you do. I love you all so hard. Team Rad forever. To the announcers, hey, that's us, Blaine.
That's us.
You make it look easy, and that's what makes it so hard. To all the TFTs past and present, you are all fabulous. Fresh Meat, thanks for welcoming the real-life Derby equivalent of the Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids, gif. And to StephCon 1, thank you. It doesn't say for what, so StephCon, I got to assume you know what you did.
This timeout brought to you by John's Supermarket. John's Supermarket, when it's not quite a Vons, it's a John's.
And there's that whistle.
Slow moving pack.
The game clock may run out on this jam, but the jam will continue until the jam clock runs out or until the lead jammer, Susie Snake Eyes, calls it off by patting her hips. I don't think she's going to do that, though.
Susie out in front. Here comes Melistopheles.
Woo! Leia causing destruction in that pack, takes Hot Wheels down, goes down herself, and Susie just keeps scoring points. Calls it off with 5 seconds left on the jam clock. We're going to have one more jam on the third.
Nice strategy from Susie.
Hot Wheels sits down with directional block ×2. That's right, you can get as many penalties as you want in a single jam, but you can only sit once because you got one butt.
This final jam of the third quarter brought to you by Dog Hot Dogs. Hot dogs for dogs. Your dog will say, hot dog, dog hot dogs for dogs. Dog hot dogs for dogs, not for use with cats. Oh. Waiting for more thumbs.
It's nothing but thumbs up here. It's raining thumbs. Hallelujah.
Written by Paul Schaefer, by the way. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I didn't know he was a thumb guy.
He's Canadian, so. All thumbs up there. Oh, jammer battle, jammer battle. Oh, Draft Punk knocking over Slam Cook. ending the third quarter.
3 points for the Terrors, 1 point for the Blackouts.
118-86, going into the third quarter on our raffle. We're going to turn it over to Max the Hot Dog.
Max
Start giving stuff
Destruction.
away.
Hey, Max! You're on, baby. Come on up here.
Okay.
All right, we've got Max Destruction, child of Eva Destruction, another Fight Crew alum. I didn't get the memo about the hot dog outfits, or else I would match, but unfortunately I gotta stand up here looking stupid while Max looks really cool in that hot dog outfit. All right, we're ready for prize number 1 for the raffles. That's gonna be wine from Lavinia. Max, will you read us the winning number?
And the winning number is 2, 4, 3, 9, 7, 7.
All right, if that's you, make some noise. Jump up, wave your hands in the air. One more time with the number, please. Read it up, bro.
The number is 2, 4, 3, 9, 7, 7. Who is the lucky wiener?
If that's you, oh my God. If that's you, jump up, make some noise, and get your prize down there by the old concessions. Are they outside? Okay. All right, coming up next, the Rude Chicks grab bag, Rude Chicks clothing, providing this prize. Who's the winner, Max?
The winner is 2, 4, 4, 4, 3, 0.
That's a lot of 4s. 2, 4, 4, 4, 3, 0. Who is it? Ooh, I hear some screams. I hear some happiness. Either something's going on in those stands or somebody just won a Rude Chicks grab bag. Come on down to concessions to pick up your prize. Fall Guys collectible plushie fairy corn. I don't know what that is, but I hope you do because somebody's about to win one.
And the winner is 2, 4, 3, 9, 7, 9. Again, 2, 4, 3, 9, 7, 9.
You got both?
You got that one too? All right, we've got a winner. They're taking it all home. Do you play Fall Guys? No. All right. Fall Guys, collectible plushie, 12-inch hot dog. What?
I'm hopeful for this one because I want to bring home my brother. Anyways, the winner is 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 8.
2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 8. Who's got Max's little brother out there? All right, we got a winner.
Take care of him for me, please.
Tell him I love him.
Take care of Billy.
All right, go on down to concessions and get that prize. Next up, a Vans collectible grab box.
And the winner is 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 7.
All right, 2, 4, 4, 3, 6, 7. Who's gonna get down there and get Vans to grab your box? All right. There's our grab box winner right there. And finally, our last prize of the night, a gift bag of Derby Doll merch going out to
2, 4, 4, 3, 8, 6.
2, 4, 4, 3, 8, 6. That's our winner. Get on down, pick up your fabulous gift bag of Derby Doll merch. Max, I gotta thank you for this. This has been an absolute treat.
Thank you. I really relished the moment.
You must come back sometime.
I must.
All right. Everybody give it up for Max Destruction.
I need to catch up to my parents, so goodbye.
Welcome back, and here we are in the fourth quarter. This is it, folks. This is for all the marbles.
Oh, I didn't
Trust
know we were winning
Frontiers.
marbles this one.
Rolling Blackouts. I'm going to put my headphones on. Take it, Blaine.
Hey, we're lining up for this jam. I'd like to give a shout out to Dave Bickford. He's here all the time. I've seen him for 20 years. I've been doing this a long time, too, and I love coming here. Thank you for having me so much. I want to thank the crowd for coming out tonight on a Saturday night and get your car stolen here at Vernon. What a fantastic audience. Good night. Shady Hawkins putting her star on at the last minute.
Oh,
Woke up, fell out of bed, put a star upon her head, coming up around the corner.
Shady Hawkins, a longtime leader of the Junior Derby program. So lovely to see her out on the track. And when I say on the track, I mean on the track. Gets up, beats Susie at the front. She's out of there, but in hot pursuit.
Pulp Friction coming up behind her, putting the star on. She calls it off the last second. All to no avail.
Last second's when you want to call it off.
Last second's the best second.
2 points for the Rolling Blackouts. Jam ref Tricky Ricardo wearing 138 in honor of Derelict. Derelict, we miss you, darlies. Looks like Susie Snake Eyes sitting in that box. Oh no, what do I see?
Looks like we got ourselves a power jam.
It's a power jam, all right. Courtesy of Playa sitting down with an illegal procedure.
I had one of those. It was mostly Botox.
You know, the procedure's not bad, but the prep is hell.
Oh my God, Sly Fox doing a pinball off of the defense.
Bing, 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 Ricochet Rabbit.
Oh,
goodness. And Ricochet's in her own turn, bounces right off of Melistopheles' butt.
So like Weebles, all right, through the pack again.
I don't know if you could bounce quarter off of it, but you can sure bounce Sly Fox off of it. That's some butt.
This Power Jam brought to you by Oyster Moist. For the moistest oysters, locks in oyster moisture for people who like their oysters moist. Oyster Moist.
The jam ends in chaos as the skaters reform. Jammers are visible in the mist as they take their traditional space on the jam line.
Waiting for more thumbs.
Feely Sirens goes to the box, her natural habitat, with an arms penalty.
Morningwood looking to bet. Oh, Morningwood falling. Jammer battle. Morningwood versus Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels climbing right up there. Gonna make Morningwood smile. Hot Wheels smiling herself.
Yeah, why not?
It's nothing but love out there, folks. We hope you join us for some smiles and love at the after party at Escondite in Little Tokyo. 21 and over, please, but come on down. Folks are waving to people in the crowd. It's chaos out there. Woo! Oh, huge hit from Cherry, my goodness. That Rolling Blackouts jammer is getting nothing but a hard way to go out there. That's Aggravator.
Aggro trying to get back into position. One big tangle in here.
Titty and Fanny are ganging up on Darla Daredevil at the rail. It's just a bad day to be a jammer, Blaine. I wouldn't do it.
Tell me about it. Rolling Blackouts out in front, but starting to get a little more intense in this last quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Terrors have been in the lead and still are, but the Rolling Blackouts have been closing the gap. They're with 10 minutes plus left in the game. This is not at all an undoable.
Nope. My son
comeback.
Oliver here said the Rolling Blackouts are going to win.
All right, well, he said it, Rolling Blackouts, so don't make Oliver a liar.
Yeah, don't do it.
Got ourselves a power jam here in favor of the Rolling Blackouts. Great chance for them to take that lead, just like Oliver predicted, in accordance with prophecy. I don't know if you can see up here, Oliver is wearing his prophecy helmet.
Cannondale X power jamming for the Rolling Blackouts.
Blackouts are trying to slow down that wall of two in the front.
This power jam brought to you by 9 Guys Burgers. Now there's too many guys. 9 Guys Burgers.
Clay and Shady teaming up. They were all teammates in the VB days. They're teammates now, and they are holding Cannon.
15 seconds left.
Cannon gets by Clay and shakes off that block. Can she get around in time to score?
Slow moving pack. I don't think it's slow enough.
Cannon wants to hear it, y'all.
Pretty close. Did it count?
Taking a bow there in turn one. Cannondale X. And taking the timeout, it's the Trust Fund Terrors.
Hey, I want to give another shout out to Pamela Ribbon, one of the Derby Dolls and a fantastic author and one of the funniest people I've ever worked with. I worked with her on a show called Mind of Mencia. Please don't tell anybody.
It's just between you, me,
Just
and the
between
200
you and me
people
and everybody,
in the chat room.
everybody here at in Vernon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Pam announced the juniors game with me. I'm very grateful for that. Pam is going to, I hope, entertain me at the after party.
oh, she will.
Clay is sitting down for a
She
failure
wrote a book about roller derby too, which is fantastic. Pick it up if you can.
That's Going in Circles.
Going in circles. By the way, we'd like you to just look at the mirrored roller skate that's rotating. Look at it. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. You want to buy merch. You're going to buy merch.
There is a lot of 20th anniversary merch out there. There's shot glasses, there's a cool t-shirt, and there's going to be even more. So check out derbydolls.com and find the entire 20th anniversary line. I don't know if it's limited edition, but let's say it is. It's limited edition. You got to buy it now. Who knows when the next 20th anniversary is going to come along?
I'm thinking next week. We're going to push because of the strike.
That's right. We got to fill the hole somehow.
This break brought to you by Refrigerator from Milton Bradley, a game of escape. And Swiffer. When you don't really feel like cleaning anything, don't really clean anything with Swiffer.
128 to 100. Both teams over the century mark.
28-point game. It's closing up.
What could happen? Sweetie's out. Sweetie's lead. Trust Fund Terrors.
Sweet Home Alabama. Coming up behind.
Woo!
Past Susie Snake Eyes. Susie Snake Eyes coming up. The captain of the Rolling Blackouts up. Jam called off.
Pretty sure, yeah. Snake Eyes picks up two for the Blackouts, 1 for the Terrors. I don't know if somebody's booing or mooing. Something's going on in that crowd.
Saying boo earns. It is Halloween, so hide your fentanyl in some carob so the kids don't eat it.
Oh, penetration out quick.
There's Hurt Locker. Coming up fast. Up.
The people on the sidelines want you to do it better, Hurt Locker. I mean, that wasn't me saying that. That was your friends. I didn't say it. I'd never say that to Hurt Locker. I respect Hurt Locker too much to say that to Hurt Locker.
I think they just opened a lady Hurt Locker at the Galleria.
Everything's twice as expensive and pink.
Oh.
Darla Daredevil out for the Terrors.
California Roll getting checked into the infield. I think the damage might be done in this jam. Darla Daredevil coming up from behind. Wall of rolling blackouts. She calls it off.
That call off nanoseconds before Darla left the track. Just 1 point for the rolling blackouts. 103, 134, 6:45 left, and it's still doable, but they're going to have to get on their horse and ride.
Yeah, 31-point game.
This is a great chance for it, though. The Terrors are in the box. This could be a power jam, y'all.
Power jam.
Darla Daredevil sitting down for a back block and an illegal procedure. Once again, those illegal procedures are going to get you. All right, Rolling Blackouts fans, this is your moment. Cheer for your team. We got to get this power jam happening. I say we. I'm not doing it.
Daft Punk. Free and clear to navigate.
Nice quick escape. Shady Hawkins getting hung up in the back with Sly Fox and Susie Snake Eyes.
Up. Checked into the infield. It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. Shake it off. Shake it off.
She's through with 30 seconds left.
Plenty of time, and that pack is stopped, y'all.
This Power Jam brought to you by Bathrobes. Keep your dick from touching the cold sink with a bathrobe.
Oh, finds her way through. 3 seconds left. I think that's it for Draft Punk and the Rolling Blackouts.
Nice job, Draft Punk.
But I'm going to say that was a pretty good jam. I can't find the jam ref, but I think it's probably 10 points, William. That's my guess. We'll see what the enforcers say about it, because who gives a crap what I say, you know?
I think we all do.
Oh.
Uh-oh, they're talking about it.
They're talking it over.
They're talking about it. Talking about it.
Oh, they talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. We got a little dance break happening on the jam line. One blocker down for each side.
137 to 113, they're catching up.
Each team fielding a jammer for this jam. And Steph Con coming on out to take down a blocker. That's right, the Terrors have 2 in the penalty box. Under 5 minutes to go. Rolling blackouts.
Hurt Locker out in front. Trust Fund Terrors up behind, called it off before any more damage can be done.
That's right, Estro. Estro, a longtime legendary skater, started with the Derby Dolls, left the Derby Dolls to found Angel City, and then left Angel City to found Long Beach Roller Derby. She's still skating more than ever, just not derby, ramps, verts, street, dance. And we are so happy to see her back here on the track. Big tumble from Slam Cook. But Goza, the Destructor, out first for the Trust Fund Terrors. Hot Wheels trying to get by Arclea and does it.
Jam called off by the Trust Fund Terrors. If you think you got what it takes to be a Derby doll or an enforcer, visit our website, derbydolls.com. We'll tell you how to do it. Sign up. Step up.
There really
be a Derby doll or be an enforcer.
There really is something for absolutely everybody. You could be fresh meat and become a brand new... Oh, hold up. Well, the Jammers want to go on to hard mode here. They've both gone about 60 feet back behind the jam line.
I think they're just showing off.
Just to increase the tension, the anticipation. Oh, now we're going to have another jammer. Two jammers for the Rolling Blackouts. Oh, wait, late breaking news, you're not allowed to do that.
So close. Rolling Blackouts out in front.
That's Bombshell Betty.
Bombshell, Bam-a-lam.
That big run-up she took really paid off as Bombshell is out and lead. Maven's still stuck in that pack.
Getting hung. Oh. Getting forced into the infield by Eva Lee and her clothesline friends.
That's right, Eva Lee teaming up with V-Lee Sirens and Shocky. And they just aren't doing Bombshell any good. Bombshell's still fighting.
Up. Jam called off.
And Iron Maven with the head first slide into third. She's safe.
She's all right, everybody. We're mostly cartilage.
That's right, she's still young. Her fontanelle hasn't closed yet.
I like that fontanelle over at the Americana.
All right, Iron Maven sits in the penalty box. This makes this a power jam for the Rolling Blackouts.
Power jam.
And there goes 2B Determinator. Tubi's got her work cut out. Starting with Shady in the back. And then heading on up, throwing Pulp Friction into that 3-wall in the front. They were about to let her go, but Estro gave her a little parting gift there.
I think she just got a penalty. This Power Jam brought to you by Del Rey's Manscaping. We're going to get in there. Del Rey's Manscaping.
To be Determinator hits a determined wall up front. It's all white all the time. There's no room, but she finds a chink in the wall, gets through, calls it off.
We have 1 minute left in the 20th Anniversary Alumni Bloodbath. Thanks for coming out, everybody. It's a great audience tonight.
It really has been an extremely special night. It's been great to see all of these old friends, both on the track and off. Good to see all their little rugrats running around being crazy.
I want to thank everybody out, sitting out in the parking lot, watching us on the side of a warehouse, the way the Los Angeles gods intended it.
And everybody in the chat room all around the world coming out here to celebrate with us.
Thanks to everybody watching us stream. It's actually just pee.
There's no league without the people in it, the people who make roller derby happen. That's you! Benedict Vixen lead for the Blackouts. Sherylicious catches a star pass, comes through.
This is gonna be close. 10 seconds, 35 seconds left in the jam.
And there's that call off.
Calls it off for one more jam.
That's a very smart call off. Gives the Blackouts one more chance to score. It's real close, y'all. 139, 127. No, I take it back. 139, 131.
It's an 8-point game going into our last jam.
All right, here's how this goes. This is our last jam. If the team in the lead has no penalties, they win. If They do have penalties. The other team doesn't. We'll have one more jam. Either way, get on your feet, Los Angeles. Let's hear it for roller derby. You can keep clapping. It's okay.
It's all right.
You're allowed. It's the last jam. This is your last chance to do it. I'd be clapping too, but it would make a mic noise. All right, they're off. Blackouts have to get some points. The Terrors have to skate clean.
It's going to be hard.
It looks like all hands on deck trying to stop Fanny B working.
Fanny B working is out in front. 30 seconds left. Very exciting.
Fanny's through. Terrors stopped, but pick it up. All right, will that be the last jam? Keep your eyes on the head referee. The enforcers are going to talk it over. If the team in the lead skated clean, they win. If they didn't, then we might have one last jam.
2 points for the Trust Fund Terrors, 141.
I see a challenge. A challenge flag is being waved by D-Cup runneth over of the Rolling Blackouts. Hi, Jerry. Hello. It's nice to see you all. Esther and Cherry taking a second to shout out us, which is kind of nice. Because people don't pay enough attention to us, the two people with the microphones.
I wish there was some way they could hear us through some sort of amplified sound system.
If there was some way we could be in their ears, their eyes, their hearts, and their homes. 141 to 133 is where it stands right now.
This last challenge brought to you by Tushy. For the wettest balls at work, Tushy.
I'm not sure if D-Cup is challenging Steph Kahn to a fight or just, showing how she got her name. There was some kind of challenge happening there on the track. Once again, we hope you will join us at the Escondite for the after party.
Gotta be 21.
Gotta be 21. If you were born in 2003, the first year of the Derby Dolls, sorry, you missed the party by 1 year. Better luck next time.
We want to thank the security here at Dalhalla. Everybody on staff here working hard to keep people nice and merched up and safe.
And
we
our
appreciate your
Dollar Pair
time
team.
and your efforts.
The EMTs, everybody who comes on out here. Looks like the Rolling Blackouts lost their challenge. The Trust Fund Terrors are your winners! Come on down and give them a well-deserved high five. Darla Daredevil, Cherrylicious, Evil E, Shock Me Amadeus, Iron Maven, Clea, Penetration, Raggedy Anarchy, Estrogen, Sweet Home Alabama, Shady Hawkins, V-Lee Sirens, Melistopheles, Gozer the Destructor, Co-Captain Slam Cook, Captain Morningwood, Coaches Skate O'Neill and Steph Kahn won the Trust Fund Terrors.
Amazing bout, you guys. Amazing bout from our 20-year alumni. And fighting the good fight, the Rolling Blackouts. Hot Wheels, TV Determinator, California Roll, Aggravator, Titty Titty Bang Bang, Slammin' Amazon, Sly Fox, Draft Punk, Vendetta Vixen, Dinah Beat Ya, Pulp Friction, Bombshell Betty, Hurt Locker, Fanny B. Workin', your co-captain Cannonball X, your captain Susie Snake Eyes, your coach Bionic Blitz, D-Cup runneth over. Your Rolling Blackouts. And one more time for your enforcers.
Thank you, enforcers, Track Monkeys, EMT, Rad Crew, Housekeeping, DJ MacBook Air. For the LA Derby Dolls, I am Trixie Biscuit.
I'm Blaine Capatch.
And until next time, we are here to tell you, be well, be safe, and be back here 20 years from now for the 40th anniversary bout. Good night.
Okay. Oh. All right. We have some MVP awards for the Rolling Blackouts that we want to give out. For MVP Jammer, we want to award this to Titty Titty Bang Bang. Titty Titty Bang Bang.
Oh my God. And then Bombshell Betty.
Okay. For MVP Blocker, we want to award Betty Bombshell.
And then Hot Wheels is overall. Okay.
Overall game MVP on the Rolling Blackouts, we award this to Hot Wheels. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Rolling Blackouts.
Ahem. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Hot mic, hot mic. All right, MVP Blocker goes to, where, well, I know. I'm just trying to find her. Cherry-licious! MVP Jammer goes to Player! And MVP overall goes to Iron Maven!
I'm Susie Snake Eyes, number 30-1.
My name is Iron Maven.
Hi, I'm Dooms Daisy. Everybody around here just calls me Daisy.
My name is Elsa Duff, but everyone knows me as Eva Lee, the announcer for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
Rebecca Ninberg, and my skate name is Demolicious, and I'm the co-founder and was CEO of the Derby Dolls for many years, until 2015.
The Derby Dolls were the third league in existence. It was the Texas Roller Girls, and then they split up into flat and bank track, and that was the Arizona Roller Derby, AZRD, and then it was us. And then all these leagues started popping up. So this happened very early on.
The beginning of the Derby Dolls, it was almost like the forming of a band. How do you find room for a bank track and 60 skaters in Los Angeles? It's hard enough to find an apartment here. And now we want to find a place and put a bank track up and skate roller derby in it, something that hasn't happened in decades. It was definitely a very intimidating task to even think that we could accomplish that.
A lot of women our age had grown up watching it, and this nostalgia had come back. First meeting, an ad on Craigslist, we had we had 20 people. And then our first practice, we had 40. And I was kind of blown away.
We found a way to become part of the community, become more mainstream for everyone. We weren't just attracting the punk rock, rockabilly, rock and roll crowd anymore. We started attracting like families and very normal people that it was like their night going to the roller derby. It was like excitement for them.
We would practice together, we'd go to the bar after, we would hang out. There were a lot of theme parties back in the original days.
Every weekend was a theme party. I remember just thinking can't we just wear normal clothes and just hang out once? Just have one?
We went and got recruited and checked out a game here and watched Iron Maiden get knocked unconscious and thought to myself, maybe this isn't for me.
There were a lot of things that were a result of like Iron Maiden losing her tooth.
I think that roller derby is amazing as an outsider sport. And we had the best roller derby skaters in the whole world who would come here and skate, come here and coach.
And when we're selling out juniors and adults, there's an audience for this. There's support for us in the community. I love when it's their first time when they hear about it and they roll in the door. They're like, this is unbelievable. Like, how did I not know this existed?
She said, Maven, if you skate this 20th anniversary bout, you will be maybe the only skater who also skated the very first bout of the LA Derby Dolls. It might just be me and Susie Snake Eyes because it was Siren's Tough Cookies. She would have been on the Tough Cookies, I was on the Sirens. So we would have skated that first bout in 2006, and here we are skating this 20th anniversary alumni bout.
It still felt like home. One of us may have said to the other, I'm going to try not to cry during this. It's been 20 years, and how it has looked has changed so much.
And in the evolution is the ability and the willingness to change. And in thinking about where the league is going, I'm hopeful we, this greater chosen family,
We figured out what we can sustain.
I'm so happy that I stayed around on the board, even though I could have said I'm out after 2 years, to get through the hard times, to get to where we are now.
The world needed the Derby Dolls. Women can come into this space and learn about power. When I saw the impact it had in people's lives, in young girls, and it changed the trajectory of their lives, I'm telling you, there is nothing that gives me greater joy.